Hey everyone, welcome. How are you today? I'm Heather and I'm the Bent Yogi. This is usually when we share with you my Instagram class, but today we thought we'd do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to share with you a class that I teach every Monday morning to my Sanctuary Power Yoga members. So it's a bright and early class, Monday morning. It's a great way to start your week. I thought I'd share that with you today instead of my Instagram class. And in all honesty, I've had some technical difficulties with my Instagram class. So here we go. Like any class, we're going to get started right away. Come onto your mat. And today we'll begin in Child's Pose. So go ahead, come onto your mat and come on into your Child's Pose. I forgot to clean my mat this morning. Take a couple of good deep breaths. And as you breathe here, really one breath at a time. So you might notice any anticipation for your practice or for your day or for your week. Any expectations, right? So what you're feeling, maybe what you're thinking, and let yourself slow down and enjoy. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Take a big inhale, fill up, and a big exhale. Empty out. Once more here. Take a really big inhale and a long exhale. And come on up to your tabletop. From your Child's Pose, make your way into your tabletop. Set your hands under your shoulders. Your hips are over your knees. Low belly draws in and up. Here, extend your right arm lifted. Straight out in front of you. Extend your left leg lifted. Straight back behind you. And you can set your gaze down or forward. But if you set your gaze and maintain a steady, balanced breath, it helps a lot with physical balance. Helps a lot with energetic balance and emotional balance, whether you're on or off your mat. Take a big inhale. Come on back to your tabletop and switch sides. Take your left arm lifted forward and your right leg lifted back behind you. Fingers on your right hand spread wide, or you can make a fist if that works better for your wrist. Feel for lifting out of your right shoulder. As you breathe in, breathe right to the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. Stay here, breathe out. Take another big inhale. And as you exhale, come back to your tabletop. Now you can move through a couple of cat-cows here. Add in additional movement if you like. And then when you're ready, coming back to your neutral spine and making your way into your downward dog or coming back down for your Child's Pose. I'm going to try to clean some of this stuff off my mat. So your downward dog or your Child's Pose. And set your gaze here or close your eyes. If you're in your downward dog and you want to add in some movement, you might bend one knee and then the other. You can move your head around a little bit. Moving your breath to begin to loosen things up. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Take one more deep breath in here. And as you exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Find your flat back, your halfway lift. Take a couple of breaths. You can have your hands on your mat or your shins. You can have a bend in your knees, a little lift to your chest, to your heart. Take a big breath in. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, come on up to stand. Reach your hands high, lift your heart, look up, go back. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze, lower your gaze or close your eyes. Set your feet on your mat, hands at your heart. You can set an intention for your practice if you like. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep your hands high, reach up, lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Bring your hands to your mat, step back to your high push-up. Knees lifted or lowered here. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, forward and halfway down. Low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Take a big breath in, upward facing dog. Maybe your cobra or your low cobra. Exhaling back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale, fill up. And a full exhale, emptying out. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Once more, big inhale here. Exhale lightly, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale, forward and halfway down. Upward dog, take a deep breath in. Downward dog, breath out. So you can add in variations like cobra, low cobra, child's pose. You can add in extra breath in your practice. Really nice to feel, I've said this before, but it's really nice to feel that this practice, this time is something that you are adding in to your day and to your life. Take another big breath in here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up to stand, hands high, heart lifts. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, low push-up. Step or jump back. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Set your hands, set your feet. Feel your body. Feel your breath. A big breath in. And a long breath out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Lightly, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet. Bend your knees. Lift your hands, lift your heart. You can also bring your hands to your heart. Take a really big inhale here. Fold forward, exhale. Find your halfway lift, pause here. Step your left foot back behind you. Runner's lunge. Hands can be on your mat, either side of your front foot. As you inhale, begin to lift your hips and straighten your front leg. As you exhale, bend back into your front knee, knee over ankle. Inhale, lift your hips, gently lengthening to your own degree. Exhale, bend your front knee. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, bend your front knee here, spin your back foot flat, and rise up to your warrior one. So you might adjust your feet, maybe walk your right foot a little to your right, maybe step your back foot in a little bit. You can even out your hips, even out your shoulders, hands higher at your heart. Dip into your front knee, track it over your front ankle. Ground through your back foot, lift and lengthen through your back leg. Take one more big inhale here. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Now, right foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up. Add in your warrior two. You can take your feet a little farther apart if you feel like there's some room. Lengthen through your arms or bring your hands to your heart. Set your feet, set your gaze. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Soften your shoulders. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Keep the bend in your front knee. Notice especially if it starts to roll to the left, bring it to the right a bit. Long and strong through your back leg. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. A big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Another deep breath in here. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down. Lift up. Set your feet. Engage your core. Lift your heart. Take a big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift in here. Pause. Now, right foot steps back behind you. Runner's lunge. Hands can be on either side of your front foot or on props. As you inhale, lift your hips gently straightening, lengthening your left leg to your own degree. As you exhale, bend back into your left knee. Inhale, hips lift, lengthening. Exhale, bend your front knee. Inhale, hips lift, lengthen the legs. Exhale and bend, knee over ankle. One more time. Inhale, hips lift. Now as you exhale, bend back into your front knee. Spin your back foot flat. Rise up to your warrior one. And again, adjust your feet as needed. Right, so give yourself some space. Give yourself some space to be here. That's what you're doing. Give yourself some space to play around a little bit, explore. Feel what works for you. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Really feel your back foot connect down into the ground. Lift and lengthen through your back leg. If you can stand a little taller, lift up out of your hips. Take a big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale. Now left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up. Add in your warrior two. Front foot flat and straight here. Back toes towards the side edge of your mat or a little bit forward. Build from the ground up. And take your time. Checking in, feeling your body and your breath, feeling your intention. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Both hands at shoulder height or at your heart. And either variation, soften your shoulders. Now dip into your front knee, spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Find a place for your right hand. It might be your back leg or your low back or even the top of your left thigh. One more big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Another big inhale, fill up. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog. Inhale. Downward dog. Exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Light step. Root down, rise up. Exhale. Hands come back to your mat. Chaturanga, low push up. Upward dog. Breathe in. Downward dog. Breathe out. Downward dog or child's pose. Take a breath or two here. And take the time to feel your breath. Feel your body. Feel where you are, what you're doing, what we're doing. One more big inhale here. Exhale lightly. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Rise up, open out, warrior two. Right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Step up, reach up. Open out, warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Downward dog or child's pose. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Inhale. Rise to stand. Come all the way up. Lift and reach. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift, pause, hands on your mat, left foot steps back behind you, runner's lunge. Set your feet as you inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Hands together or apart up overhead, lift off, warrior three. Shift forward into your right foot, lengthen through your right leg, tip forward. Hands can extend forward together or apart, but you can also bring your hands to your heart or to your hips. Press out through your lifted heel. Low belly in and up. Take a big inhale. Drop back, crescent lunge. Pause here, find your footing. Take a deep breath in. Open out, warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Now right foot steps forward, crescent lunge, rise up. Pause, bring your hands to your heart. Find your footing. Take a deep breath in. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Back knee lifted or lowered. Front foot flat and straight. Front knee tracks over your ankle. Lengthening through your spine. And if your back knee is lifted, lengthening through your back leg. Now you can keep your hands together here, or you can open up. Left hand reaching for the ground. Maybe it lands under your left shoulder. Right arm reaching up for the sky. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Spin your back foot flat, take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Push off with your back foot. Let your right hand reach down for the ground. Left hand can stay on your left hip, or you can take your left arm up towards the sky. Left heel presses out and back behind you. So both legs really active and engaged. Take a deep breath in here. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Land. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Right elbow on your right thigh, left hand high. Check in here. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Now you can stay here. You can add in your extension, or your half, or your full bind, or maybe some combination of those. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Reach your top arm back up from here. Left hand down to your mat under your left shoulder. Take your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Spin to the ball of your back foot. Step your left foot in halfway or a third of the way. You're setting up for your forward fold. And you might walk your right foot a little to your right. Halfway lift as you inhale. Lengthen and fold over your right leg as you exhale. Hands can be on your mat, on props. If you want to grab your right ankle, you can. If you want to, spin your fingers around and walk your hands back behind you. Sometimes that becomes a nice self-assist. Lengthening through your legs, lengthening through your spine. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now with your hands on your mat, left foot steps up to meet your right. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift up, reach up, look up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, pause. Right foot steps back behind you. Runner's lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Ground through your left foot, engage your core. Hands together or apart up overhead. Lift off, warrior three. Begin to lengthen through your left leg, tip forward. Lift your right leg, hands together or apart forward, or hands to your heart or to your hips. So feel it out, feel what works. Engage your core. Low belly draws in and up so you can extend out from your center. Take a deep breath in. Lightly drop back to your crescent lunge. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Now left foot steps forward, crescent lunge, rise up. Find your footing, hands to your heart. Take a big breath in. Twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Front foot is flat and straight. Soften your toes. Notice if your front knee unintentionally falls to the left here. Pull it into your center line, and especially if your right elbow is on the outside of the left knee, you can use that as a self-assist. Hands can stay together. They can open up. Back knee lifted or lowered. But intentionally engage and integrate your back leg for support. Intentionally engage in this breath, integrating your breath into your body, integrating into your body and into your being in this moment. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Adjust your feet. Left hand high, reverse your warrior. Now half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Push off with your back foot. Left hand reaches down for the ground, maybe for a prop. That's a nice way to bring the ground up to you. Press out through your lifted heel. Your right hand can be high or at your hip. And your gaze can be down. But if you want to gently, slowly, and patiently shift your gaze to the side and even up towards the sky, you can. Lift your flying foot a little higher. Take a deep breath in. Lightly drop back to your warrior two. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Left elbow on your left thigh. Right hand reaches high here. And then as you check in, feel out your foundation. Feel your breath. You can stay here. You can add in your extension, your half or your full bind. Feel your foundation. Feel your body and your breath. Also feel your intention as you choose a variation. Let it work for you. Let this whole practice work for you. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now reach your top arm back up. From here, right hand comes down to your mat. Spin to the ball of your right foot. Frame your front foot with your hands. Right foot steps in halfway or a third of the way. And take your left foot a little to your left. Even out your hips, add in a halfway lift. And then lengthen and fold forward. Here, lengthen and fold forward. You can feel for letting your head drop. Soften your toes. You can be lengthening, straightening your legs, but still have a bend in your knees. So feel that out. And again, if you want to spin your hands, your fingers around, walk them back behind you, you can. Breathe for 3, 2. Now, Hands on your mat, right foot steps to meet your left. Halfway lift. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Bring your feet together a little bit forward. Take your right leg up to the sky. Bend your right knee, your down dog hip opener. And if you want to flip your dog, you can let the foot pull you over. You can also work with your left knee down on your mat. Inhale, right leg goes back up. Come forward to your high push-up. Right knee above and outside your right elbow. Little pause here, belly in and up. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. High push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Round out of your shoulders. You can tuck your nose in to meet your knee. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. One more. High push-up, right knee above and outside your left elbow. Hold here for 3, 2. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. Lift and lengthen now, half pigeon. Right knee comes forward. Let your left leg extend back behind you. You can walk it back. You can adjust where you have your right foot. You might be able to wiggle it a little to the left and forward. Even out your hips, you want to add in a bit of a back bend, you can. If you like the variation on your back, you can add that in here. Lengthening through your torso, through your back leg, and lengthening and deepening your breath. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. Big breath in and a full breath out. And stay with your breath here. Especially notice if you get distracted, you start to anticipate what's coming next. Allow yourself to feel your breath. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Once more, a big inhale and a full exhale. Set your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to your downward facing dog. Let your hips lift. You can add in a little bit of movement if you like. Head drops, take a big inhale and a big exhale. Bring your feet together and forward. Take your left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee for your down dog hip opener. So again, you can flip. You can work with the right knee down. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale that left leg back up. Come on forward to your high push-up, left knee above and outside your left elbow. You have the option for the low push-up or the arm balance here. Inhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Come forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Belly in and up. Lift out of your shoulders. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. High push-up. Left knee above and outside your right elbow for 3, 2, 1. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Lift and lengthen. Now, half pigeon. Set it up on this side. Take your time with the setup. Pay attention as you set this up. Really feel it out. This side can be similar to the other side. It might be really different. If you are anticipating what it's going to feel like, right, then you might miss just subtle messages from your body. Tune into your breath. Right, the rhythm of your breath And this can be the rhythm of your day. You can be grounded and present in your strength and in your power, but also at ease and in the flow, co-creating the flow. So instead of just getting pulled along, right, you are an intentional creator for the flow of your day. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Big inhale. And a big exhale. Take a deep breath in here. And a full exhale. Now come on up. Sweep your back leg forward. Lie down on your back. And set up for a bridge or a wheel. So if you wanted to move through a downward dog or a vinyasa, you can. Coming onto your back, setting your feet, your foundation. Take a big breath in. Lift up. Come on up for your bridge or your wheel. Any variation, you can use your hands or a prop under your hips in your bridge for support. If you want to come up for your wheel, you can play around with that. Maybe it's just setting your hands. Maybe you come all the way up. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. One more big inhale. And gently come on down. Come all the way down onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees to the sides. Coming into your Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a really big inhale. And a long exhale. And from here, we'll move right into Shavasana. So you can add in a twist. You can take a different leg variation for Shavasana. Feel yourself grounded and supported. Feel everything you've done already on your mat, maybe in your day, and just give yourself a few moments here to integrate this whole practice, right? This flow. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Feel your fingers and toes, just bringing some gentle movement back to your body. Drawing your knees to your chest. Roll to one side. And make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the flow. I forgot to mention in the beginning, it's a little chilly here in my home studio, so I started with some extra layers. I had my space heater on. If you like heated yoga and you're practicing from home, you can do the same. Fire up your space heater, put on a couple extra layers, and just get on your mat and practice with me. I hope you enjoyed today's practice. If you want to check out other classes that I teach at Sanctuary Power Yoga, visit my studio website. It's sanctuarypoweryoga.com. I have the 30-minute Monday morning class, but all of our other classes are full-length 60-minute classes. And if you're interested in other options for full-length classes with me, visit my Patreon page. I'm the Bent Yogi there as well. So again, thanks for joining me today. Please, if you enjoyed it, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and share my practice, our practice now, with your friends. I'm Heather and I'm the Bent Yogi. I'm so glad you joined me today. Please take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you on your mat.